SUSSMAN on Hot Talk 560 KSFO.
Oh, it's the Friday Idiot Reel here on KSFO. The politicians, celebrities, elites, whack jobs who say things that would make a rational person bury themselves in a bottle of rum. You're going to hear a lot about hostages. Boy, everyone's taken somebody hostage here in the beginning. Then Senator Claire McCaskill comes on. She's from Missouri, don't you know? Mm-hmm. She says it's time to take out those pitchforks.
Yes, sir.
Then Keith Olbermann says Obama is GD wrong. Then you have Obama changing our national motto, and Nancy Pelosi, the San Francisco treat, likening illegals to our founding fathers, often imitated, never duplicated. Ladies and gentlemen, the KSFO Friday Idiot Reel.
I've said before that I felt that the middle-class tax cuts were being held hostage to the high-end tax cuts. I think it's tempting not to negotiate with hostage takers, unless the hostage gets harmed.
Holding hostage the unemployment benefits.
Those initiatives are being held hostage.
Holding the Senate hostage.
Hold it hostage. Hold it hostage.
In this case, the hostage was the American people, and I was not willing to see them get harmed.
I think the poor are being used as human shields to give billionaires tax cuts.
This is not the end of this fight. These tax cuts will expire in 2 years, and I will continue to make the case to the American people about why I don't believe they should be renewed.
If they think it's okay to raise taxes for the embattled middle class because they're gonna pout if we don't give more money to millionaires, it really is time for the people of America to take up pitchforks.
It is not disloyalty to the Democratic Party to tell a Democratic president he is wrong. It is not disloyalty to tell him he is goddamned wrong.
I have no doubt that everyone will find something in this compromise that they don't like. In fact, there are things in here that I don't like, namely the extension of the tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans and the wealthiest estates. But these tax cuts will expire in 2 years.
I think that there is no way you can argue with a straight face that having an estate tax that is even better for rich people than anything George Bush ever had is in any way stimulative.
The Republicans have asked for more generous treatment of the estate tax than I think is wise or warranted. But we have insisted that that will be temporary.
The economic hit caused by raising taxes on the middle class and denying 2 million Americans unemployment insurance will wind up costing us hundreds of thousands of jobs. And that just isn't smart.
We're a rich state. We have a lot of resources. We have great companies, great businesses, small and large. If we all pull together, we all give in a little bit, maybe a lot sometimes, I think we can pull it off.
I think we've got every service here tonight. We've got Army, we've got Navy, we've got Air Force. I think we may have a few Marines around too. And a whole lot of folks from the 101st Airborne Division, the Screaming Eagles. Y'all, here in Afghanistan, you are all Coast Guard. Is that what I heard?
Let's talk about Dancing with the Stars. We got 2 words. Bristol Palin. Yeah, that's right. You're going to like this. She's the only contestant in the history of the show to actually gain weight. No, come on. She gained like 30 pounds a week. I swear to God, it was fantastic. She's like the white precious. Come on, booming. I love it. War is hell. War is hell.
Our job is to publish and be damned, Howard, and that's what we have done. Our job is to shed light on this. Our job is to give greater transparency, to put it in context. Our job is not to protect the U.S. in that sense. I mean, the First Amendment protects us in terms of releasing this information, which does enlighten people about the way the U.S. conducts foreign policy.
I believe that the history of both America and Indonesia should give us hope. It is a story written into our national mottos. In the United States, our motto is E pluribus unum, out of many, one. Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity.
The DREAM Act is one of the most important pieces of legislation I've ever discussed on the floor of the House. It means everything to hundreds of thousands of de facto Americans.
By coming with that optimism and hope and commitment to a better future for the next generation, they made America more American. And so tonight we have an opportunity to identify with the aspirations of our founders.
Rush Limbaugh has the right to say whatever he wants to say. He does not have the right to do it, though, on publicly regulated airwaves.
Free market globalization alone cannot achieve social justice. What the world needs is a global New Deal. In a globalized world, no single nation can shape the future for its people. It will require large-scale investments, mechanisms to share the costs, policies, and to ensure social justice in this transition. There's only one answer: working together, joining forces. No real and sustainable change can be called that if we do not work together.
That last one was a late ad. I'm so glad we were able to add it. Thank you, Sherry Yee, our great producer. That was Howard Dean, former chairman of the Democratic National Party, speaking to the Party of European Socialists. These are socialists/communists. Just talking it up as chums, admitting, hey, we're all progressives. We all have the same goals here. That goal is the destruction of America.
Yeah.
We are proud to be standing up for you, ladies and gentlemen. We are your mouthpiece on the airwaves. We're your friend here at KSFO, and we do this mornings.
We got Rush Limbaugh coming up in a moment.
Rush Limbaugh.
Followed by Sean Hannanode, and followed by Mark Ravine. and others.
And John Kidney Stone will be passing through at 6 o'clock.
Thank you very much.